Welcome to this recording where you're going to listen to insightful moments recorded during live coaching sessions with my clients who come from diverse professional backgrounds. And if you like what you hear today, please share it with your friends and colleagues. And remember to hit the subscribe button now and ensure that you never miss any other episode. Thank you. Okay, so between a trigger and a response is a space. That's what Viktor Frankl says from the book called A Man's Search for Meaning. He says that we give meaning to things, that nothing has meaning except the meaning we give to things. And a lot of the meaning making that we do is a habit. It's traditional, it's cultural, and it's reactive based on how we've always done it, because we often lack mindfulness of where we're at. It's quite challenging to be mindful of the way you speak all the time. In some places, you'll be way more mindful than in other places. So in some safe places for you, you'll just do what you want because you know those people aren't going to reject you. But in other places, maybe in your professional settings, you're way more mindful and careful, and some aren't at all. They just speak, they never listen back to their voice, they don't know how they sound, they can't hear their voice tone, they're not mindful of their emotion and their judgments. And all of those energies, emotions, are creating voice tone, colour, or overall voice tone. And voice tone, T-O-N-E, is non-verbal information that people are getting from the words we speak and the way we say those words. So, for example, if I said it's a beautiful day today, I stretch out the word beautiful. You can tell that I'm really emphasizing the word beautiful. But if I said it's a beautiful day today, I'm like speaking in a way where I'm not really expressing it well. And in poetry and music, we do that quite well. We use expression. But if you don't ever do poetry or music or singing and you just do the corporate speaking, is we try to be very stoic. Stoic means very down the line. We lack personality often. You can't hear the changes. And then when there is personality, it can be over the top and exaggerated and inappropriate. So the only way to do it is by listening to yourself, recording yourself and trying different ways of speaking, being aware of that trigger and that response. So in there's a space. The longer the space, the more choice and freedom you have. So it's not about emotions. We want emotions, but what we also want in those emotions is to have control, to harness your voice and speak with influence and power, right? So in other words, to have control to choose how much of authority you want to use. Is it going to sound like a bully, or is it authority to become more of a safety for somebody, or a trust for somebody? That's very different to using authority to bully people into something. And there is a tone change. So if I said to you, no way, okay, don't do that, I'm pushing you into it. But if I say, no way, you can't do that, it's not going to work, I'm more coming from trying to protect you, and I want you to trust me. So there's a change in the tone depending on the emotion and the energy I use as the speaker. So we have to be mindful of that. So between a trigger and a response, there's a space to choose the voice we want to use, the emotion and how much of it is it charged? Where are you coming from? Are you judging? Are you afraid? Are you wanting to control somebody, are you wanting to be trusted? All of those things that shape our voice tone. Okay. Thank you for listening to this recording. I hope it has helped you. Please remember to subscribe to this channel. I'll see you next time.